Hello, the following podcast is spoken in a mixed language of both English and Spanish, also known as Spanglish, because that is our main way of talking and it's the best way for us to express our thoughts on the topics that we speak of. Which, by the way, we are in no way any experts on the subjects, despite having the internet in front of us while we record, which you will hear us use on occasion for live fact-checking every once in a while. Most, if not all, we talk about is from general personal experience. Also, we needed a buffer to get past the algorithm censors on certain platforms. Enjoy.
Este podcast es traído a ustedes en parte por ustedes mismos. Encontraron este podcast, no sé cómo ni dónde porque no se lo hemos dicho a nadie. Pero estás escuchándolo esto antes de que empiece el episodio. Porque nos gusta el sonido de nuestra voz, I guess, no sé, you figure it out. De nuevo, felicidades, date una mano, but just one. My Comic Cons también.
Fair enough.
Y experiencia en Comic Cons. Digo, vamos a hacer la diferencia entre like Puerto Rican Comic Cons. Bueno, pero vamos a hacer la diferencia because you've been to Comic Cons before la pandemia, ¿verdad?
Yes, I went the one in Colorado antes de eso.
Okay,
I managed to get to the one in Colorado antes de eso.
Sí, o sea que también tú puedes hablar de la como que how has Comic Con changed before and after the pandemic? I'm guessing.
Because here's the thing, los mismos algunos artistas aparecieron en el que yo fui ahora.
Bueno, me imagino que they do the con circuit.
Exacto.
Y yo creo que we have to go to the Comic Cons, pero porque anyways, yo desde que empezó la pandemia no he ido a un Comic Con, so vamos. Welcome to Bichin Boricuas. We're doing it live.
Okay, yeah, we have zero script. We have zero script, and it's like, I need to rant about something, like, right the fuck now.
Welcome to our special coverage of Comic-Cons. With a plural S
by the way, before, consistency, are your lines working?
Oh yes, my lines are working as well as your squiggly lines, and everything doesn't seem super pixelated. I'm gonna take a wild guess. You're dead as a goat.
Nope, I'm working perfectly crisp. Well, really? No, actually, no, they're pixelated. Shit. Aha. Okay. Anyways, so today, what are we going to talk about? Because I wanted to. Oh yeah, Comic Cons.
Plurals.
Okay, so, how do we even begin this? It's like, what is your experience with Comic Cons? My first experience going to a con was the Kaizen event back in Puerto Rico.
Before shit, tú también. Cuando estaban en Bayamón.
Era Bayamón. Yes, era en Bayamón. Like fucking middle of fucking nowhere, one weird stadium. Not even a stadium, it was like a college basketball court.
Okay, yo la que fui en la que está al lado de la estación del tren urbano que le dicen Deportivo.
No, el Kaizen que yo fui fue en otro lugar before they started putting in Deportivo. This was years and years ago.
I went to that one, felt really like a fish out of water.
Tú eres uno de esos... No, me imagino que tú eres uno de esos... y la gente can fucking adjust for this. Tú eres uno de esos cacos in which that had that one weeb girlfriend, and it's like, I'll go with my girlfriend to this, and they are so out of place when they go inside.
It gets worse. There wasn't a girl involved. I just went there because a high school friend of mine is like, de repente me dice, yo voy para allá. Y yo, can I go? Y él, sure. Like, very uncomfortable with me going, pero yo estaba like, I got nothing better to do that Saturday. Again, this was 2005 or 6, maybe 7.
I'm trying to remember what year for me being a con. I'm trying to remember. It's like so. I was still talking and hanging out with my high school friends. That's how long it's been.
Again, I was still in high school, motherfucker.
Fair enough.
Cuando esto pasó, like, so you were definitely in high school. Pero entonces I got there, got a ticket, para entrar, pay my dues to go in. Got completely fucking lost, bought a knife, which I still technically have because, again, you could just go in there and buy knives for shits and giggles. found my friend, immediately lost him, and then proceeded to find like 6 or 7 people that I knew de otros círculos míos. And several of them were considerably scared that I saw them in cosplay. And they
I
looked
did.
at me like a deer in headlights. And I'm like, oh, what up, dog? I didn't know you like this shit. And they just stare at me like, okay, what are you doing here?
I did the worst thing. I opened my Facebook time machine to try and figure that it's like, when was this? Because I know I used to be an amateur photographer and like to photograph every single corner I went. And it's like,
Oh,
I know I posted this. And it's like, when was this? I went to Kaizen 4 in 2008. That's
eso no fue en el Deportivo.
probablemente, maybe. I mean, I can probably look at these crowd photos and maybe find a baby face of you somewhere.
It'd be funny si tú y yo estuvimos ahí.
It'll be funny, pero pues,
Yeah.
anyway.
Pero, entonces, like, the weirdest thing que me pasó ese día, además del, like, meeting some people that were serious here, era, I remember cuando finalmente yo estoy como que, well, I'm done. My high school friend, is hanging out with his other, like, even more weeb friends, because I was, like, the weeb friend slash caco slash rockero del amigo que él tenía en high school. Y él como que, oh, he was hanging out with his weeb. I remember he was hanging out with a guy that straight up, cuando me lo presentaron, yo le pregunté, me dijeron, oh, this is Aqua.
From Kingdom Hearts.
No, this was before Kingdom Hearts Aqua came out.
Right. Okay, no. It's like I just put the timeline together. Yeah, Aqua wasn't even a thing before that.
No. Also, this wasn't a chick. This was a dude. A big ass dude.
Oh, that is like fucking normal. Acá ahora.
Y yo me acuerdo que I looked at me, Aqua, y yo, I remember like asking like, Aqua, like, seriously? Y es tipo, sí, mi nombre es Aqua. Y yo como que, okay, dude, I don't believe you, pero dale, cool, whatever you fucker say. I'm not gonna pero piche, punto que cuando estoy volviendo, cuando estoy como que, well, I'm done with this, I'm getting on the train to leave. En el vagón donde yo estoy sentado, en el tren urbano, it was me and this other chick that también se fue del Kaizen sola, caminando, but she was walking around with a sword, a katana.
Like actual metal katana and
yes,
shit.
like an actual metal katana that I'm pretty sure she bought in the con.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember just being like, okay, I kind of want to talk to her, but she's got a katana.
It's like, okay, no pepper spray, no little short knife. No, she has a goddamn katana. I'm scared.
No, y la cosa, even if she doesn't pull the katana from the sheath, era uno de estos sheaths de madera, bamboo, even if she doesn't pull it, like, she just hitting me with that thing is going to hurt and leave a bruise.
No, it will.
I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do with this. Never seen that chick again in my life. Again, never saw her. I was just thinking, okay, hey, y no era como que para darle la vida de como que, hey, what up? Era como que, hey, did you enjoy the show? But I was just too fucking shy to do it. Like, okay, how about no?
No,
I'm just gonna take my distance.
And then being how ignorant and I was not ignorant. I was oblivious to the outside world back then. Entonces, como que par de años después, como que, acabaron de terminar de construir el centro de convenciones y van a tirar el primer Comic Con de Puerto Rico ahí. Yo como que, oh, I'm going. Y entonces it turns out, oh no, Comics Con PR has been a decades-long thing. Es que they've been doing it in other places, pero que ahora que terminaron de construir el centro de convenciones en San Juan, es como que this is where we're going to do it from now on. Sí, I went to the first one that they did it there, and it's like, okay. This, because it's like, in Puerto Rico, you only get exposure from US TV, y todos los años llegan las noticias de San Diego Comic Con. It's like, it would be amazing if we could go there. Y todo eso, y cuando entero que, hay un Puerto Rico Comic Con, it's like, going. Save money to go.
Yeah.
Y entonces, pero being oblivious and ignorant to that, it's like, people had never... yo pensando que ese era literalmente el primer Comic Con ever en Puerto Rico. Es que, no, they've been doing it for decades. Es que they just never had a good place to do it, and now they are. Es que como que yo no me puedo imaginar toda la gente cogiendo ¿cómo se llama? La transportación pública and seeing all these people dressed up going there.
Cabrón, I can make it worse.
What?
Yo la primera, I don't remember qué fue el primer año que yo fui a Comic Con, pero fue por sorprender a la persona con la que estaba en ese momento, de como que, hey, I bought tickets for Comic Con like the day before. De que empezara. Ok, cool. Ese fue, yo creo que el último año que oficialmente era sábado y domingo. Like the next year they started doing it like actually doing a big thing el viernes.
Right.
Pero 1 o 2 años después de eso, yo estoy en el Texas de Brasil comiendo con mis abuelos.
Espérate. Texas de Brasil. What?
Tú no sabes la magia que es Texas de Brasil.
No.
Oh my God.
Those words do not make sense.
Dale pausa. Me le vas a dar pausa a esto. Everybody who listens to this, if you have not gone to Texas de Brasil, you have to go to Texas de Brasil, motherfucker. Yo sé que esto es de Comic Con, pero fuck you, we're wasting 5 minutes on this shit.
¿Qué carajo es
Texas de Brasil es un restaurante que hay uno en el Sheraton, que está en el centro de convenciones, creo que es en el distrito de centro de convenciones, el hotel que está inmediatamente al lado del centro de convenciones.
Es un Sheraton.
Ajá, pues ese tienen, al lado del casino, tienen un Texas de Brasil. ¿Y qué es Texas de Brasil? Es un restaurante en el que el especial de almuerzo, you pay, I think it's like $20 or $30 por persona. No me acuerdo, no sé si lo han subido o no. Y entonces te sientas en una mesa y te dan un coaster que por un lado es rojo y por el otro lado es verde. You flip it to the green side y hay meseros walking around with swords, literal fucking swords, that have tienen como si fueran pinchos en un palo. How the fuck do you say that? With like a shish kebab, different cuts of meat, tanto de cerdo, vaca, cabra, pollo, whatever the fuck, and ellos te ponen el plato, te ponen la espada en la mesa y porque do you want lamb? Y yes, y te ponen un lamb en el plato. Entonces viene el otro, do you want churrasco? Yes, y te ponen un churrasco en la mesa. And ellos son porciones pequeñas, but as long as that thing is there, it's green, they will keep putting food in that table, in that plate of you, motherfucker. Meat, and you will eat meat until God himself has felt ashamed that you have ate so much meat.
I need to take my carnivore friend to this place.
Oh, carnivore friend.
I legit have a carnivore friend who doesn't eat veggies, period.
Oh, then this will be the greatest place on earth. This will be the greatest place for them to go. Y el punto es que as long as they have it, they will keep bringing out mi costilla, churrasco, whatever corte de meat you can think of, pretty much. They'll just keep putting it on your plate, dog. Y si tú estás como que, yo quiero, y si tú dices como que, mira, quiero otra costilla, they'll like go and look for the guy that has it. Búscate una foto de esto después. They will just keep bringing you food. Y mientras tanto tienen un salad bar that you can also just go eat and grab a bunch of food that also includes sushi.
Espérate, is it a salad bar or como ahora it's supposed to be a buffet bar?
It's a buffet / salad bar / pretty much a bunch of otras cosas.
Right.
Pero incluye like pasta y cosas. Like, lo que en un momento dado era el salad bar de Ponderosa, pero le echaste un poquito más de fasage.
No. Fuck that. ¿Es como el de Ponderosa, que es bien limitado, o es como el de Bonanza, que tiene de todo?
Ok, como el de Bonanza, pero más todavía.
Okay, no, that is heaven then.
Oh yeah, no. It is expensive. They have a lot of fucking wine. And I do, por lo menos el que está en San Juan has a lot of fucking wines. Like, they have a beautiful wine cellar. Y la arquitectura adentro es like,
Come
como si
mierda.
fuera... ¿Qué? No. Es medio come mierda, pero es como que, cogimos la parte interior de un almacén, de un warehouse en Detroit y lo pintamos rojo y negro. Rojo oscuro y negro, y es como
Okay.
que cool. O sea, que, again, it is...
That is very oddly specific, but okay.
Si algún día entras allí, tú buscas si tengo una foto, porque tengo un par de, yo creo que tengo un par de fotos del restaurante. Si cuando encuentro una foto es como que, ok, cool, mira esto y tú vas a tener que cool. So, a veces que tú estés en Puerto Rico, motherfucker, we are going to Texas de Brasil. We're going to
Oh
eat
no,
there.
this sounds amazing. I want. I want.
Y después de eso, you're gonna go to your bed and you're going to collapse and now move for an hour.
Probably. I'll probably take a nap.
If not for a couple of days. Pero
Exacto.
pues,
Anyways, you were saying Comic Con.
estoy en Texas de Brasil, estoy saliendo, and as I'm getting out to go get the car, I can see the fucking cosplayers bajándose de los carros con todo lo parte de sus cosplays para entrar al hotel because they obviously checked into the hotel, and at the same time I am looking at some of the whiter guests del hotel looking in what I can only describe disgust at the cosplayers. Like, what
Sí,
the
porque me imagino que son los turistas. It's like, oh, tourists, foreign tourists. It's like, oh, we're going to this fancy new Sheraton next to the convention center, near the water, near all the other hotels and the beaches and whatnot. And then fucking fat ass Naruto just fucking runs.
The historical section de la ciudad, de la isla de Puerto Rico. And then
And,
it's like, okay, why
and
is
nobody
this
warned
gentleman,
them.
okay, walking around?
And nobody warned them.
Oh, yes, nobody told them shit. And they are quite surprised to what they are seeing.
I mean, literally, my mom got scared on the first Kaizen when she took us because, hey, it was 2008. I couldn't fucking drive yet. So, of course, my mother had to take me. It's like, okay, we're going to find for this convention center. I'm not, and being that it wasn't in a Deportivo, it was in like middle of buttfuck nowhere, but I don't know where. Creo que era en Coupé.
No podías coger el tren con las guaguas para llegar.
Exacto, es como que, where is this place? Entonces fucking Wario and Naruto just runs across the street. It's like, follow them. I think that's where they might be.
They are your guiding light. They will show you the way, motherfucker.
Okay, so experiencias de Puerto Rico Comic Con. It's great. It's absolutely great. Pero
the food sucks. Pero fuera de eso, it is great.
Food sucks, and it's, of course, porque ese centro de convenciones en San Juan fucking expensive.
I mean, every con convention is super expensive and they all suck. Pero fuera de eso, la gente y la cultura, la gente que está dentro, great. You will see anything from like a fucking 6-month-old dressed as Baby Goku to like a 100-year-old something dude dressed as el hermano de Luffy.
Exacto. Not only that, I mean, I saw a couple of perfect old man costumes in a Comic Con que yo fui ayer, and one of them was Grunkle Stan, literally a grandfather with his grandkids, and he was costumed as Grunkle Stan. It's like, this is amazing.
Como que, sir, you get the joke.
You get the joke. You won the Comic Con. I was like, even as I'm not sure if they were fake glasses or not, but he had the fattest rimmed black glasses I have ever seen. It's like, perfect.
He commits to the bit.
He committed to this, and with the grandkids just following, rotating around. It's like, okay. And they were, of course, Maple and Dipper. It's like, they're not twins, but perfect. This is just perfect. Pero, o sea, hablando de guy cosplayers that we were just talking about, I go, okay. Have you seen what's it called? Encanto yet?
Yes.
Okay.
That was my breakup movie.
Shush you. Luisa.
Uh-huh.
I swear, this guy, it's like you need to do a second take. This is like literal bodybuilder, bro. It's like dressed up as Luisa.
Lisa.
Dressed up as Luisa with the biggest goddamn fucking plush donkey I've ever seen wrapped around his neck. It's like, this guy gets it. It's like, if I would have seen him in the gym, it's like, that is just dude, bro. He drinks protein for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Que se yo carajoma. I would have never taken him as a geek person that would dress up as Luis. It's like, perfect. Fucking perfect.
Oh no, cabrón, yo me he encontrado en los Comic Cons aquí en Puerto Rico, yo me he encontrado gente que cuando me ven siempre están como que, oh shit. So, están como que, oh shit, wait, I thought you were normal. What are you doing here? Y yo como que, don't worry, bro. Your secret's safe with me. But I will take a picture of you. Porque cada vez que voy a cada vez que he ido a un Comic Con es como que, cool. I just try to take pictures with selfies with as many as los cosplayers as I'm allowed to. Otra pregunta. Do you want to talk about the most special moment of your life that took place in a
Comic? I'm definitely gonna do this. So okay. Okay. So it's like, but we'll probably ease into it. But I go okay.
No, just want to know if we're gonna talk about it. We can.
I'm definitely gonna talk about this.
Cool, pero vamos a hablar del Comic Con que tú fuiste.
Okay. Okay. So I went to. I don't live in Wyoming, so nobody's gonna fucking search me anymore. So and we've already established that I lived in Wyoming, so whatever. But I went to the Denver. It's not called Denver Comic Con because I've been corrected by this because fucking Coloradoans. But it's called the Denver Fan Expo
In Colorado.
In Denver, Colorado, obviously. I find out that this is probably the third biggest Comic Con in the nation that is super indie artist friendly. Like, I shit you not, 80% of the booths there son independent artists from across the country, if not the world. Y muchos locales también. And the convention center is massive. It was even bigger than the Comic Con that I went back here. It is absolutely fucking massive. Let me put it this way. I wish I could best describe this, but it had its own food court the size del food court de San Patricio.
Jesus Christ.
I know. O sea, como que, ustedes quieren comer. Hay literalmente todo un yeah, that was a car. Sorry about that, audience. Pero literalmente, there is a goddamn food court in the convention center tied to the main exhibit area. Que como que no como el Puerto Rico Comic Con, que literalmente ponen como 5 mesas. And, all right, there are 5,000 people and 5 tables. Sort it out yourselves.
And somebody will sit in that table and stay there the entire fucking day and just be the relay station for their crew.
Pero no, this place had a food court que tenía, literalmente, te estoy hablando, it's the size como el food court pequeño, quote unquote, de San Patricio. Y hay mesa siempre available. So you need to rest. There's a whole rest area with food choices there. O sea, y el Comic Con que yo fui ayer, cool. You want it's like, here's the concession stands. We do not have tables, or here's the concession stands. Here's the food trucks we brought indoors. It's like, so we have a variety. But, you want to sit down? There are 0 tables, 0 chairs on the floor. You want to go eat? Go to the chairs. And floor, we have outside the convention hall, up these stairs on the 4th goddamn floor.
Wait,
while the exhibit was on the 1st floor.
Where? ¿Dónde fue esto?
El Comic Con que yo fui ayer. It's called Galaxy.
You had to buy your food, then go up 4 fucking flights of stairs just to go sit and eat?
Yes. And I said, fuck that. I sat next to a trash can and ate my food on the floor.
Like a good trash monkey.
Like the good goddamn possum that I was. Human possum that I was. This is not abnormal for me. I've known worse. I mean, college years. How many times we've just sat on the floor to eat our lunches?
And
And
they
my
kept putting,
our
and they
first
kept
college,
putting,
our first college that we worked together, because I jumped colleges after. But the
yeah, but
first
then,
college,
and
it's
then
like
they kept
traditional
putting,
for you to sit on the floor. Period.
yeah, and then they kept putting the trash cans in the middle of the way to be like, okay, people, don't sit here. It's the trash. And then we're like, cool, we'll just move the trash, you fucking idiots.
It's and they, no matter how hard they tried to kick people off, it's like, give us goddamn more tables. It's like, no, we'll just sit on the floor in air conditioning. It's like, okay, no, we'll provide you with tables and whatnot. And I remember the year they bought so many brand new tables, or they repurposed so many other tables and put them on the balcony. It's like, yeah, no, this is Puerto Rico. It's fucking hot out there. And also changos are a thing. So guess what? We're eating indoors on the floor with air conditioning.
Like a smart possums that we are.
Smart possums. Puerto Rico doesn't have possums or raccoons, does it?
Nope.
Do we have any trash monsters at all to call our mascots?
Cats.
Chango. Changos are trash monsters.
I mean, they are.
That would be the closest thing. By the way, just for people to know, changos are the corvids de Puerto Rico. They're the crows of Puerto Rico.
They're like a tiny version of a crow. Imagine imagine somebody made a crow and then they're like, cool, now make a slim model. Like
Slim
an
and
a XS model version size. That's what a chango is. Also, they
pero,
scream like a goat.
they do. Especially when they are thieves and demand to eat your food right in front of you while you're eating it. And they are brave enough to try to scare you away from your own food.
Just following el tema de hablar comida. ¿Tú nunca fuiste a comer al hamburger en el Pío San Juan?
La hamburguesa?
Ajá.
Yes, I have.
No sé cómo está ahora, pero en un momento dado, before like, como para la primera o segunda vez que lo tuvieron que abrir y cerrar. Esto era cuando te traían la bandeja con todo la ensalada. Y cuando tú terminabas de comer, they would just take la bandeja y ponerlo en la mesa de al lado. No como hacen ahora de como que, la bandeja la bandeja, lo que tú no te comas de la ensalada lo botamos, como que no. Lo que tú no la lechuga y los tomates que tú no cogiste, we'll just give them to the next table. Because
that's smarter and efficient, honestly.
Yes, but also más probable de que if somebody gets sick, everybody gets sick.
Yeah, pero pues, o sea, I hate it. I'm afraid, o sea, después de la pandemia, I've been afraid to go back to Bonanza.
I know, this was like, again, like 2005.
I know.
Pero I remember sitting there y los changos just sitting in the table next to you and just screaming like, ah! Like, and you just be like, okay, cool. And you just throw papita frita and they would just constantly papita frita. And if you dare leave your table with some food on the table,
your food is gone.
Those motherfuckers will fucking tear those fried potatoes apart.
Pero, anyways, going back to that Comic Con, pero el Denver Fan Expo, fucking massive and fucking massive. Like, it's like, okay, this is a lot too much. You definitely need a lot of money. Yes, it's an official Comic Con because there were official sponsors from big companies. Blizzard was, para ese tiempo, they were promoting the World of Warcraft movie, and they brought in a museum of all the props they used for the movie.
Oh, cool.
So they had that. So it's like, it's a big official part of the Comic Con. Second one being the New York Comic Con, and of course the San Diego, California one being the biggest one. But okay, there is official sponsorships, and then it's like, here's the second place that we use as a food court. This is where we put all the celebrities in, so that you want a picture with a celebrity? You go to this other food court sized area and pick a goddamn celebrity that you want to go get your autograph or whatnot for. Y para ese año, it's like, and if we're doing something special, we'll bring props of their movie so that you can also take a picture with them with their props, such as the year I went, they were doing the Back to the Future anniversary. And they brought a literal DeLorean time machine next to the the booths of the characters from Back to the Future, including Doc Brown. Y es como que, okay, pay this a large amount of money for you to take a picture with Doc Brown inside the DeLorean.
I
So you can
mean,
do that.
I would probably, if I had the money, I'd probably be like, okay, well, I could not eat for a month.
I mean, eso sí, o sea, that'll be something I'll dig into in a couple of minutes. It's like the prices on Comic Cons is ridiculous. But I get it, they're all indie artists. Pero también the autographs get out of control. It's like, I can understand like secondary, tertiary characters like asking a lot of money for them to get autographs because it's like, I'm not that popular, but I'm that one guy in the corner that said this one famous quote, or I'm that one character that voiced all of these people and whatnot. I get those, but then it's like, oh, you want the A-lister? You want to take a photograph with the A-lister? Yeah, no, get ready to dump like $80 for one autograph. If you want it personalized, add $20 to that.
Plus like an hour of your life doing a line.
Exacto. O sea, I mean, I had to do it because I got a replica news. My brother was graduating college, and it's like, okay, I have the perfect gift. Here's the entire cast of Back to the Future, his favorite movie of all time, and I have the replica, so I'm gonna get a goddamn autograph for everyone. And it was like, I don't even remember how much money I dumped for that because it's like, I need to get the personalized autograph, the one that's safer with my brother's name. Because of course celebrities won't go to goddamn Puerto Rico for a Comic Con and then leave the next day, the weekend after.
I mean, de vez en cuando habían algunos que lo hacían.
Sí, pero yo me recuerdo que había un par de celebrities, like big name ones, que nada más venían para un día. It's like, hey, I'm here, and then they're out. No venían para el domingo.
Ah, bueno, eso sí.
Y entonces estaba cuando Kevin Smith estaba para el año pasado, como que tuvieron, he really wanted to stay, pero tuvieron que cortar su stay short because como fucking buen puertorriqueño y buen servicio que nosotros recogemos, his flight got delayed a day para ir a Puerto Rico.
So, I mean, that's not really our fault.
No, pero pues, I don't know how many times that just fucking happens.
Eso sí.
Exacto, o sea, como que, Pero, nada, o sea, pero es the Denver Comic Con. Oh, here's a big space, San Patricio size food court for food court, and big San Patricio size food court for all the celebrities that you could possibly imagine. It's like, I need money in the future. It's like, I am dead set on going back to the Denver Fan Expo, but I need to go with people. I really need to go with people and a shit ton of money. Because the whole amount of independent artists that go there, it's like amazing. There's amazing artists out there that I've sent you pictures of how I decorated my walls. They're all from artists from that Comic Con that I went.
Diablo.
I know. O sea, como que literalmente just about 95% of all my posters that I hear is art prints from those artists that I bought on that Comic Con. Because I really like supporting artists. And yes, the prices can range. Some of them are like very understandable. Hey, it's a piece of paper. I have a copy of what I think, and I need to make money. So it's like prices range, and prices do range from like, $20 for an 11 by 17. That's like the dead set MSRP average. 11 by 17 art print, that's $20. $15 for an 8 by 10. And anything bigger can be ridiculous. And then there are also those very desperate artists that it's like, look at my artwork. It's amazing. 11 by 17, $50 for one piece of art. And it's like, and don't encima de eso tiran deals de que, my art is $15, but we can make a deal that buy 3 for $50. Or I'll sell you 3 of them for $30, 3 for 10. It varies, and the quality of the art really depends on it. Some of them are amazing, and it's like, okay, no, I will definitely pay you this much for this much of hard work. Others are like, I really should this artist because every artist is amazing, but I'm very picky on what I want portrayed on my walls. Very, very picky. And it's like, I don't want to say that your hand-drawn of Sailor Moon is worth $100 for an 8x10 print. Looks good, pero es como que...
I mean, también eso es very much a para los gustos los colores kind of thing.
Exacto.
Como que the like I see in your walls and there are things in your walls that I'm like como que man, that's a fucking great drawing or whatever. Pero también ha habido otras cosas en tus paredes que yo estoy como que like it's a good print. I just wouldn't bother with it.
Right.
In my personal opinion.
Right. Pero entonces como que también hay... And then I've had this problem when I went on those artist rows on Deto because I kept at that moment, it's like, I can't buy all these artworks, but can I get your card so I can purchase them later? Porque también yo estaba en medio de mudarme para ese tiempo. It's like after this Comic Con, after the Denver Fan Expo, I was moving like 2 weeks later. So it's like, I don't want all these pieces of paper being ripped apart while I moved. Because I don't know what's going to happen to me. So it's like, can I get your business card? And a lot of them, it's like, oh, business card. Or others would have like, here's my QR code for my website. Y que se llama. And I would save a shit ton for them. I still have a Ziploc bag of all my Denver ones. And now I have a Ziploc bag of GalaxyCon, for the one that I went yesterday to. Because I love collecting cards. Business cards, so I can go visit them later.
Was it out of this world?
Fucking shut up. Anyways. Pero y Puerto Rico, that was my experience, but the artists range on being like completely understandable that you can't purchase this right now, but here's my card, spread the word. It's like, those are great. But I've had experiences en que hay ciertos artistas que son bien very demanding de que you can only, these are price dropped on my, if you buy them here, they are at a lower price than on my website if you buy them later. So if you're really interested in one, you should buy them right now. And then I've had only one artist physically reach out to me pleading that I buy one of their artworks. They were that desperate.
I mean, a mí me ha pasado de que de los Comic Cons que yo he estado, de que han habido artists que es como que, hey, like, like if you buy, like, sobre todo, like, el domingo por la tarde, when people are winding down, que es como que, shit, I haven't, como que claramente está como que, I don't wanna take all of this shit with me back. So it's like, if you buy one, I'll give you
discount.
I'll give you a discount on the second one, or like, 2 for 1 or shit like that.
Exacto.
También muchas de esas que yo le llegué a comprar, because I've never been much of a buying shit ahí, como que han sido bien pocas cosas que yo he comprado en Comic Con, pero la inmensa gran mayoría de las cosas que he comprado en Comic Con de los prints también es como que, oh, and here's my business card, like, please take this. Y muchas veces yo lo que hago es que cuando los he enmarcado, like, en la parte de atrás del marco pego el business card.
Oh, that's a good one. I should have done that to mine.
Para así yo poder estar como que, oh, who made this? Oh, fue fulano de tal.
Bueno, eso sí, lo bueno de que cuando tú vas a Comic Con físicamente y tú compras los artes, they will sign it on the spot. They will autograph their own artwork for you to take it with an autograph so that, hey, there's their name in case you need it. So that's good. Pero entonces el problema es, but that's Denver. That has been my best Comic Con experience, and that was 4 years ago, pre-pandemic. Y entonces, pero comparado con Puerto Rico, o sea, obviamente there's the artisans row, o sea, lo artesano, and it's like, oh, they're the people, the street vendors of Old San Juan. O sea, but it's like those are like a staple. So you always find them on the street. You'll never find them in Comic-Con. So in Comic-Con, I did some questioning around, and a lot of the vendors that go to the Puerto Rico Comic Con come from the States. They literally bring their shit from the States and try to sell in Puerto Rico. They do the con rounds because there are some vendors that I found repeated in the Galaxy Con from Denver. It's like, wow, you guys do travel a lot. Then you do the
Like
what you called it, the
this
con
is
circuit.
this is their shit. It's just going to cons and selling shit.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not gonna say their name, but there is one very particular artist that I wish they had an online store, but it's like, no, we are a Comic Con exclusive, and their prices are amazing. That I go get look are extremely reasonable. Like I'm talking about esto 11 por 17, an 11 by 17 amazing print, amazing artwork for $15, or buy 3 for 25. And then they have these giant, like I shit you not, 2 feet by 1 feet, 24 by 12 for $30. And it's like, or buy one, get one free. It's like, these prints are amazing. This artwork is amazing. You're getting one in the mail, by the way, so you can see. They're
Yay.
amazing, but they are con exclusive. They do not have an online store. They have an Instagram so you can follow their artworks and see what's coming out soon. But you want to buy their art, you have to go to the Comic Con and get it.
Me imagino que también en Instagram están like, we're gonna be this weekend en tal Comic Con.
Uh-huh. Y entonces, volviendo a Puerto Rico Comic Con, en Puerto Rico Comic Con hay bien poquitos artistas locales. There's one that I always, if I ever see them, he also does the Comic Con circuit in the States. Pero siempre cuando va a Puerto Rico, es como que, pues, he lives in Puerto Rico and travels for the Comic Con circuit. And I haven't encountered him yet because he goes to the smaller cons. He doesn't go to do the big ones. But there's always this Puerto Rican artist that I follow, and it's like every time I try to find it, go to a con, I try to find if he's displaying there, and I always try to buy a piece of art from him every time, every year I go. I'll probably link his thing in the comments, maybe, because I just don't want to start revealing names and whatnot for reasons. Pero volviendo a ese Comic Con, my one experience, because we're on a time limit today, pero there was one Comic Con that was the year before Episode 7 came out. Star Wars Episode 7 came out. And we were together. We went to this one together. We were going as a group of friends and whatnot. So it's like that year, it was a year before Episode 7 came out, and there was the extreme hype of, a new Star Wars movie coming soon.
Oh, sorry, you're telling this story.
Yes, I'm telling this story.
My bad. I thought you were still talking about the other con.
No. Back to Puerto Rico Comic Con, because
okay, cool. We're talking about this, the greatest year, the greatest moment of your life.
I already explained my greatest experience of a con, my greatest, the best con I ever went. This is the greatest experience I went to a con. So
this is the greatest experience of your life, buddy.
Period. So it's like, okay, it's the year before this, and I had friends that were part of the 501st Legion, the whole official Star Wars cosplay group. And I know they're official because we talked about this, that they're acknowledged by Star Wars and they are canon.
Yeah, aren't they like Darth Vader's fucking personal army?
Yes, y encima de eso, for Mandalorian, they hired people from the 501st Legion to be in the Mandalorian for the extra stormtroopers they needed.
And in the original Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront 2, like the 501st was the army.
Was the Legion, was their Legion.
Yeah.
Exacto. Pero, so it's like, the Puerto Rican 501st in there, and apparently they were wearing the new stormtroopers, and it's like, okay, cool. So new stormtroopers, it's like, and my friend, it's like one of my friends that was part of that dragged me to one of them. It's like, what's going on? It's like, tell him. It's like, tell me what. And
let's put it this. She was in cosplay también, and she all of a sudden se quita el casco, nos los da uno de los del corillo que estaba con nosotros. And goes to you. She already told us what she was going to do because she had already explained this, and we did not believe her. And then she goes to you, drags you to this dude in Stormtrooper Episode 7 Stormtrooper armor. And then he tells him like, and then she tells him like, tell you. And the dude's he's in the armor, but he's holding the helmet in his hand.
And And it's like,
and then he tells you,
this is a prop. It's like, what do you mean? This is a screenshot used prop. All our costumes were used in the movie. It's like, wait. And there were production numbers in the helmet. It's like, wait. You're
Because
wearing a production prop for a con.
yes, because after they finish filming, some of those props, like the
Stormtrooper costumes.
stormtrooper costumes that they have, God knows how many of those.
Uh-huh.
They made a I think it was a charity auction.
Probably, but no.
Yeah,
apparently,
they were auctioned. Some of them were auctioned out, and this dude happened to buy one of them.
I'm not sure if it was either auction or he was actually part of the film. One of the actors who just had the costume and he just took it home with him. I'm not sure, but point being, the costume was official. That was an official screen use, and this guy was wearing it at a goddamn con. Because, of course, there was no template for the new Stormtrooper costumes yet, because the movie hasn't even come out yet, and they just released the trailer, I think. So we just got a glimpse of those Stormtroopers. But no, this was an official prop, and this guy was using it as a con. It's like, can I hold? I want to hold the actual prop. I want to hold the Stormtrooper. And it's like, sure, but don't drop it. Don't drop it. And that's when you took the amazing photo.
And just for those that have never seen and probably never see this picture, there is a picture of this motherfucker holding a Stormtrooper helmet, as happy as God himself, with the dude behind him screaming, "Don't drop it!" And everyone and all of us are basically making a circle around you, keeping a perimeter. And there's somebody else behind us watching this, being like, "What the fuck is going on with these people?"
I'll see if I can post a photo because my face is out there. My face is out there.
No, you have to put the one you have to put is the one that your friend made out later.
Oh yeah, back then the Wolverine looking at the 93 cartoon Wolverine picture was a meme back then, and someone put the picture of me, just the helmet, as the picture that Wolverine was looking at. I need to look up that photo, and I'll post it on the Instagram. Best day of my life, probably. The one and only time I could hold an actual Star Wars prop, even if it was just a dumb Stormtrooper helmet.
And since that day on, that day has lived in infamy for you. You still haven't washed your hands.
I mean, I had to because of pandemic reasons, and I didn't want it to get sick.
Yeah, but that came later.
Exactly. So I didn't wash my hands for what? When did Star Wars Episode 7 come out? 2017? Yeah, I did not watch it for... No, it wasn't 2017. It was... When did Episode 7 come out? Now I have to look. Episode 7. When did that come out?
I think it was like 2017.
15! Because it
was 15?
Because 2017 was fue María, si mal no me equivoco.
Oh God. Yeah, fue en 2017. Oh,
it's 2015. I did not wash my hands for 4 or 5 years. I did, people. It's a joke. And by the way, I know we're very late on this, but we're going to call... I know it's technically otakus, what we're calling you people, anime people, but you're all weebs to us, honestly.
Listen, I love you motherfuckers. But some of you all really, really take this too far.
Oh no, that'll be a topic for another
episode. Did you see the Naruto run?
Of course, the Naruto that ran in front of us on Kaizen was Naruto running. Of course he was.
Like the Naruto runners para in Area 51 raid. And they were doing it unironically.
So the official report from I don't know what news place, and we just see the person who Naruto runs behind him. And it's like he did it, we did it. We Naruto ran into the goddamn Area 51 event.
And just for the record, and this is the asshole that's making fun of you. It's also the one that has a couple of Hidden Leaf Village headbands. So it's not like I'm a saint and I have no blood on my hands. But I will make fun of you, motherfuckers.
And if people are wondering, yes, I have cosplayed before. Yes, I have went as the Green Hornet when the Green Hornet movie came out. The year after the episode 7 thing, I cosplayed as Coop from Megas XLR. And then
Nobody knows what that is, dude. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sure someone is ringing a bell in their head right now. Megas XLR. Why do I know this?
Somebody out there in the middle of Chicago's winter is like, okay, Megas XLR.
No,
yes.
No. I know, but I go, okay, why do I know this? Here's the one quote that'll make you remember this. Chicks dig giant robots. And right now, they're doing the whole Vietnam thing. It's like staring blankly into the screen, remembering this.
We should do is when this episode comes out, we should start looking at the Google Analytics for Megas XLR.
We should definitely yes. It won't be until probably September, but yes, we definitely should do this. Set a reminder right now on your phone. It's like after this episode, check analytics for Megas XLR. Pero I've done that, and then I have an old Indiana Jones Halloween costume that it's like I want to go cosplay, but I want to be extremely lazy about it. So I'll just wear the goddamn Indiana Jones costume. Fuck it. And I'm not sure you have ever cosplayed. I mean, you wear special things whenever you go. Like it's not exactly a ball gallery, but it's like you have a weird. Every time I seen you go to Comic Con, say no, you're gonna wear something slightly geekish. You're gonna go the slightly extra mile from normal to when you go to Comic Con.
Yeah, I know. I'll go to Comic Con and I'll make sure like I'm wearing a Batman T-shirt or like an anime T-shirt or
your Minecraft beanie that was a staple of you for years.
I still have that, by the way.
Of course,
not really. I found it el otro día. That and the cat bug beanie.
I forgot about the cat bug beanie.
And now another group of people are currently staring into the screen, doing the Vietnam replay in their heads. Like, oh my god, cat bug.
I remember that cat bug beanie now. Ah, God.
Cool. Pero si no, yo personalmente never done cosplay. Have gone with a couple of people that ¿cómo se dice? Fui el support staff for un ratito de un par de gente para darle break al support staff de gente que estaba haciendo cosplay. De como que, hey, can you like help me guide me around the Comic Con because the helmet doesn't let me see en lo que fulano y fulana van a comerse algo. Y yo, yeah, sure, no problem. Y es como que fui el fotógrafo de un par de gente también de como que, hey, can you take their pictures with their phones while I pose? Y es como que, sure, no problem. O sea que, pero no, yo nunca he ido a nunca he hecho el cosplay. Was thinking of a cosplay a couple of years ago, then the pandemic started and then never got around to actually buy the stuff.
I got my next idea of a cosplay because it's like, oh, I want to do a couple of things. I wouldn't mind cosplaying some normal not hard things to do. But I come like one, it's like, oh, I just want a Space Battleship Yamato / Star Blazers uniform. That's a very simple uniform to have. It's like any Starship uniform that isn't tight, I wouldn't mind wearing. Those are easy to make.
I mean, but the Star Trek uniforms are pretty fucking easy.
Exacto. The new ones, rather. Not the old, Patrick Stewart in Men in Tights kind of thing.
Sí, pero lo que digo es no son tampoco like 7 layers of different textures de ropa.
Exacto. Those are very simple and easy to breathe on. It's like they can pass maybe as normal clothes unless you take a second look. But then there's one that occurred to me because I saw a lot of this. By the way, shout out to the cosplay medics out there.
Oh
You
yeah.
guys are the true heroes of Comic Con. Like, someone has a problem with their cosplay, they have a backpack ready with everything, sewing kits, tape, whatever you need.
Sewing kit tape, double sided tapes, a hot glue guns.
Exactly. It's like those are the true heroes. I only saw one in GalaxyCon yesterday. It's like you are the true hero. But there was a trend that I kept seeing: people with custom backpacks. Like, for example, there was one person that had a fully animatronic BD-1 from Jedi Fallen Order just stuck to their backpack, and their head would just swivel, and it was lit up. It's like, and the person was dressed as normal. They just had BD-1 on their shoulder, like a parrot.
Algo, algo como cuando Chewbacca tiene a Tricipio en su espalda.
Exactly. It's like my backpack is C-3PO. It's like, those are good alternative cosplays. It's like, you know what I want? You know what would be an amazing idea? And probably I would invest more time into. I just need to make it comfortable. You're going to hate this, but I want a Porta Hoodie backpack.
I mean, we could do that.
It's completely doable. It's completely doable. It's like, I just wanted to add in a speaker just so I can yell out Hootie quotes every once in a while.
No, y lo que tienes que hacer es like tenerlo en un control remoto. Like a Bluetooth remote, y entonces either you are holding it o alguien que anda contigo se lo das a alguien que anda contigo para que cuando estés tomando la foto, es como que te estés tomando la foto, when the least expected, el backpack hace
hoot hoot. No, I have a perfect one that get just like every like weird amount of time, like every like 20 minutes or maybe every hour and a half, just a weird amount of time. It's like, I also forget I'm here. Boop. There is an actual quote that I've saved that.
No, let's be honest. Lo que hay que ponerlo para que so that it randomly does it.
It just randomly speaks out a quote. It's
like somewhere between 5 to 20 minutes, at some point in between those 2 minutes, it'll randomly choose a quote and randomly play it.
And it's like, I can just yell at that, shut up, Hootie. And it's like, who are you talking to? Oh, Hootie. And I just turn around and it's like, hi. I just have a button ready just for it to say hi. Because there was a lot more Owl House cosplay than I expected over there.
Claro, sí, ese es el nuevo underground darling / como que oh, this is kind of a gay show, but they're not screaming at it, and Disney say, okay, oh god, did we accidentally make the new Steven Universe?
Yes, you did, and you decided to kill it. You morons. And then it's like, fine. You'll get a season 3, but only 4 1 hour long episodes. That'll be the finale for the series. Hoot hoot. But it's like, that is going to be my next project for next year whenever I can figure it around it, because I don't have a goddamn 3D printer and I'm not going to make this shit out of wood. So it's like, I have to figure it out later, but it's like, this is my next project. It's like having a Porta Hoodie backpack at the ready. I think I might have to dismember. Do you remember way back when Big Bang Theory was super popular, that there was the whole thing of the Think Geek speaker t-shirt that with a button? I might have to go dig for that and just attach that to the Porta Hoodie, because that is so easily already programmed to just hit a button for sound. That's it. I just have to put Quiddy Oats on it and put that speaker to the backpack. That's all I would need to do.
I mean, yo me acuerdo que hubo un tiempo que vendían mochilas que tenían bocina
O
para
sea,
los carros.
that might be another thing I might have to do.
Y era que
Anyway,
podías ponerlo, podías conectarlo a tu iPod y es como que, oh, me escuchas música y es como que, so you could probably like hacer algo con eso, pero
but
that'll be that'll be planned for like Comic Con 2024.
no, it's gonna. I'm right now. It's 2023, Comic Con 2023, because being that right now, it's like okay, we're easing off the pandemic and whatnot, and Comic Cons are not permanently closed. All the Comic Cons are running back open, and I really want to go to Southwest. Honestly, I killed to go to South by Southwest. South by Southwest, y están todos los Comic Cons on the East Coast. I would love to go to New York Comic Con one day. God, I would love to go back to the Denver one. Pero, oh yeah, last thing I just want to rant about: artists, indie artists who are listening to this. Please, I know you are trying to sell items based on popular demand, but god damn it, you know, there are other franchises that don't get enough love, like, as previously mentioned, Space Battleship Yamato and Star Blazers. Or, you know, Final Space.
Cough, cough. Gary.
It's like not even a single piece of mooncake artwork. It's like Final Space is amazing. There's no cosplay of it. There's no artwork for me to buy of it. It's like I would buy the shit out of it. There was only one artist that had Mass Effect stuff on it. And it's like, there's so many other franchises. Please. Please. There are other ones. Let us have these. Make artwork for all of these.
Or at least mooncake, for crying out loud.
It's like one piece of mooncake art. I'd be happy to just see one. Just
And
one.
if you're listening to this and you don't know what Final Space is, Google it. Go to it'll. Last time I checked, todavía estaba en.
It's on HBO Max because we marathoned it over here during my cancer problem.
Yeah, está en HBO Max. Y si no, you can buy it on Amazon Prime. There's only 3 seasons. I'm sorry to say, but watch it. It is the greatest show you've never heard of and never will see the end of.
And hey, art. I wish. Okay, there is this amazing artist that does pinups of fictional characters, mostly superheroes, but they
Mostly
also have
females.
obviously. Pero como que también hacen otra franquicia de Star Wars y whatnot. It's like, hey, that person, you know exactly who you are. If you are somehow listening to this podcast and made it this far, I'm not sure if they actually do commissions. That actually might be amazing. If you do commissions for goddamn Mass Effect ones, I will buy all of them.
Starting with Femchep.
Starting with Femchep, probably Miranda right there next to it, and then Tali. No. Who's the other one? Who am I missing?
Oh, you know, it's like the internet loves Tali.
Oh, I know the internet loves Tali, but I'm missing one in order of appearance. I missed one. The Asari. I forgot her name. Liara. There we go.
Wow.
Your best friend. At least in my run, she was my best friend.
Y Ashley. Don't forget about Ashley. You know, the one
Ashley
that nobody likes.
I'm trying to... Jack. I know people will love the Jack one. Even though she's already a pinup, I suppose. She's always half naked. If you pick the right costume.
I mean, Paltre, she's not always half naked. She's wearing a jacket.
Yeah, but for number 2, she's literally wearing a belt. That's it.
Yes.
That's it. The rest of her body is covered in super tattoos. Because they're not normal tattoos. Perdón?
She's also wearing pants.
Yes, but the top half is like literally just a belt. That is it. And her tattoos are not normal. But anyways, it's like, am I missing anyone? The assistant from the third game. There's the Ashley. Is it Ashley?
Está the assistant from the second game y está the assistant from the third game.
The British one that only interacts with you if you're femme chef.
Y entonces she's the one that has the toothbrush. Y entonces también está the reporter chick.
Right, the reporter. No, Jessica Chobot.
Yeah, Jessica Chobot.
It's straight up Jessica Chobot.
Well, it's not straight up Jessica Chobot. It's literally just Jessica Chobot. And you can bang her.
Exacto. And then, if you want to do Andromeda, there's the female Turian. I forget her name. I really want to play Andromeda again. I just hope it doesn't glitch again as bad as it did on my first playthrough. But it's like there's that one. There's the other whose dad is an Elcor. Yikes. There's the other human female. There isn't that many female characters that I think about in Andromeda. But hey, also, if you want to do dudes, I know a bunch of people who would buy a pinup of Garrus. You included. You included.
There are plenty of dudes and dudettes and chicks that would be like, oh yes, give me more Garrus. I need somebody from the law to show me where.
And I'm
show me some calibrations.
And I am sure there are those weirdos that will like Morden, Rex, and Grunt.
Oh, Morden tiene su following. Rex también sé que tiene su following. I don't know about Grunt. Yo sé que ¿cómo se llama the assassin guy?
Thane. I know Thane is definitely gonna get.
Thane tiene un fan crew, cabrón.
Legion? No, Legion's already naked.
Legion is cool. El que yo sé que un montón de hay gente que también tiene. He's got a small fan base. El mercenary del 2.
That old man.
Hey, he's got some daddy vibes, motherfucker.
I guess.
No, he's got some daddy vibes. He's like that stern but lovable daddy. Sobre todo cuando tú escuchas que al final del 3 es como que, ¿qué tú vas a hacer? I'm just gonna get my gun in a beach and I'm just gonna sit and wait for the end of the world.
No, who are we missing? There's a bunch of characters we're missing, but we're getting offhand. But it's
the thief.
Está the thief, which I don't. Yeah, no, definitely. There's a fan base for her. There's the Justicar, the Asari Justicar that everyone forgets. And then there's all the male characters from Mass Effect 1 through 3 that everyone absolutely forgets. All the human male characters.
El único que yo creo que a lo mejor la gente está como que, hey, es Joker.
Oh, no, but I mean the ones that are part of your squad. Yeah, Joker is part of your squad. He's the shit person, but I mean like the squad person, because in the first one is the one that gets killed the most when deciding between him and Ashley. That much I remember. There's that one. Then there's, in the second game, who is it? The black guy. Shoot. The one that's always with Miranda. Jacob. There's Jacob. That one I can see a lot of people going for.
Yeah, no, and like he's got his daddy vibes también. Always was weird porque el credits on del 2 is like climbing Jacob's ladder.
And then there's the fucking Hispanic bodybuilder of the third one. I'm really trying hard. It's like these are how forgettable they get.
Oh, see, no. Trust me, that dude, he's got a lot of love from a very particular group of people. You know who you are.
But it's like, now that it got me thinking, it's like, if I have the money, I'm going to see if I can ask commissions of this. And if they do the Garrus one, I'll send it your way.
I'll put it in the middle of the apartment y todo el mundo va a estar, what the fuck is this? Y es como que, if you know, you know.
No. But okay, there's my whole rant of Comic Cons. I think I've said everything. I mean, I can go on about the furry shops and the other stores, the burlesque cosplayer fucking booth que también existe. Point being, Comic Con is a lot of fun. Just go with friends. Don't go alone like I did. Go with friends. Enjoy your time and always have money.
And
always
remember, kids, drink plenty of water and maybe make some friends on the way there.
And try your best to sneak in food because fucking convention center food is expensive.
Also, remember, no selfie sticks.
No selfie sticks. No selfie stick. But yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything you needed to add, but it says we're short on time today. But
I mean, we've already gone for an hour, so I think we're good. This has been Bichin Boricuas episode, God knows which, because we lost track of this shit.
Yeah, we both
lost track. Motherfuckers, we record these out of order. Maybe one day we'll get our shit together. Maybe we won't. Who knows? Thanks for listening.
Comment, subscribe, and whatnot.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp. I don't know. Do we have a WhatsApp? We don't have a WhatsApp yet. Go to our website. There'll be plenty of places where you can listen to the podcast. Please like and subscribe. Give us 5 stars if there is that button. Something dark side.
Bye.
I don't know. Bye.